Hey, what is up heroes, and welcome back to another Pokemon news and information video. As the Pokemon Go beta has been dropping in the US, we've been given some brand new information from Pokemon and Niantic. Now, some of this has been briefly touched on before, but I'll go over everything in case you didn't previously know any of this information. So, firstly, there are a bunch of new screenshots which I'll play throughout this video for you guys. These are pretty awesome screenshots which make me super excited for this game. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about are Pokemon eggs. In Pokemon Go, you can get some Pokemon eggs from Pokestops, which you'll need to hatch, and to do this, you have to take a certain number of steps, just like in the main series games. However, we're going to have to physically walk in real life, which I think was a pretty obvious assumption to begin with, but I think it's a really awesome idea. It's going to help me get my 10,000 steps a day, and all I'm going to say is, if you can hatch shiny Pokemon in this game, or Pokemon have IVs, and you want to get that perfect IV, prayers to the people who are going to be walking all them steps just to hatch them Pokemon. But to speed up the process, you can actually get an item called the Incubator, which will help you out if you don't want to walk too much. So the next bit of information we got is about your in-game trainer. Now your trainer will be able to grow levels, and the higher level your trainer is, the more powerful Pokemon you'll be able to find, along with better items you'll be able to purchase. Your character can also earn something called achievement medals, which you'll get for doing certain things like catching Pokemon, claiming gyms, which will appear on your player profile, which I think is really nice, give you that extra little objective for playing the game. To evolve your Pokemon, you'll need to capture many of the same Pokemon, which to be honest sounds very tedious, but it really depends on how long it takes to capture one Pokemon and how many Pokemon you need to actually evolve that certain Pokemon. I assume it will vary for each Pokemon though. We've got a little information on Pokemon Go Plus, which is the little bracelet for the game. The info reads, a portable device called the Pokemon Go Plus will enable Pokemon Go players to enjoy the game even while they're not looking at their smartphones. The device connects to a smartphone via Bluetooth and notifies the player about events in the game, such as the appearance of a Pokemon nearby using an LED and vibration. In addition, players can catch Pokemon or perform other simple actions by pressing the button on the device. Pokemon Go Plus will be available soon. So that's all the information we've got on Pokemon Go Plus. Not sure where you'll be able to buy it. I'm pretty sure maybe like Amazon or the Pokemon Center will sell it. There'll be probably quite a lot of places to buy this because I can see it being quite a big thing. On Niantic's blog, they put out this little fun fact which I thought was pretty funny. After many hours of field test gameplay, the Venusaur hasn't been spotted yet. So if you're lucky enough to be in the beta, I'll be on the hunt for a Venusaur because you could be the world's first to find a Venusaur, I guess. So lastly, we finally have some information on the gyms in Pokemon Go, which I'm super excited about. This sounds so good. So firstly, gyms will be at a real world location, so you're going to have to travel to battle a gym, which I think is pretty awesome. But Pokemon gyms are special locations where trainers can test their Pokemon in battles as they compete to win control of the gym for one of the 3 Pokemon trainer teams, which will be red, blue and yellow. Empty gyms are claimed by a team when a trainer places a Pokemon there to claim it. Friendly gyms grow in prestige when their defending Pokemon are trained in battles. Higher level gyms have room for more trainers to deploy Pokemon to defend them. Rival gyms can be challenged by trainers who use their Pokemon to attack the defending Pokemon. Groups of players can work together to challenge rival gyms. So essentially, when you start your game, you can choose one of 3 teams, red, blue or yellow, and your team fights to gain control of a gym, which I think is absolutely awesome. Once you claim it, you can leave one Pokemon in a gym to defend it, and the more people in the same team who leave a Pokemon to defend, the better, to be honest. You can also team up to take on gyms. This isn't how I thought Pokemon gyms would work in the game, but honestly, this sounds really awesome and I can't wait to see how it pans out. Honestly, the Pokemon gyms in this game just sound like an all-out war. Like you're claiming some territory, some other rival team comes, wants to take your territory, you got to defend the team, or defend your territory, or you're attacking another bit of territory to expand your land. It just sounds so awesome, man. Pokemon gyms in Pokemon Go sound so good. So that's all the information I have. I don't believe I missed anything, but with the beta now live in the US, we are bound to get some brand new information very soon. Thank you guys for watching, and to see more Pokemon Go news and information and a future series on the game, hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.